morning students. How are you all? I hope you are great. Well, today we will learn a lesson life processes in living organism from standard 9 of subject science. As you all know that we have seen some of the terms in this life processes in living organisms which were related to plants. So today we will learn about this subtopic which I will explain you with the help of a PPT, that is PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so let's get started with the PowerPoint presentation. So students, in the last lecture we have seen transportation of water in plants with the help of xylem. Today we will learn about transportation of food and other materials. Food produced in leaves is transported to each cell of the plant body, and the excess food material which is stored in fruits, roots and seeds of that plant is called as translocation. Translocation is carried out in both directions, that is upward direction as well as downward direction. So this process is not a simple physical process. It requires energy which is obtained by ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. Whenever the food material like sucrose is transported towards any plant part via phloem with the help of ATP, water concentration in that area decreases. As you can see in the figure, the pressure on the cell wall increases due to increase in cellular concentration. Due to this, food material is pushed into the nearby cells where pressure is low. This process helps transport of materials. As you can see in the figure, during flowering season, the sugar stored in roots or stem is transported towards the floral buds to make it open and blossom. So,
how are the products of photosynthesis transported from leaves to other parts of the plant? The transport of soluble products of photosynthesis is called translocation, and it occurs in the part of the vascular tissue known as phloem. Besides the products of photosynthesis, the phloem transports amino acids and other substances. These substances are especially delivered to the storage organs of roots, fruits, seeds, and to growing organs. The translocation of food and other substances takes place in the sieve tubes. Sieve tubes are one of the constituents of the phloem, which acts as pipeline from leaves to the other parts of the plant, with the help of companion cells, both in upward and downward directions. The translocation by phloem is achieved by utilizing energy. Materials like sucrose is transferred into phloem tissue using energy from ATP. Leaves transports the sugar to the phloem through active transport. The phloem is adjacent to the xylem, which carries the plant's water. This close proximity of phloem and xylem is very important over here. Movement of sugar into phloem increases the osmotic pressure in the tissue, causing water move into it. The active transportation of sugar into the phloem result in the passive movement of water from the xylem, where sugar concentrations are low, into the phloem, where sugar concentrations are high. This passive movement of water dilutes the solute, which is known as diffusion. This diffusion of water into the phloem creates an area of high pressure in the region surrounding a sugar source. This pressure moves the material in the phloem to tissues, which have less pressure. As a result, food within the phloem is driven away from the sugar source. This allows the phloem to move material according to the plant's needs. For example, in the spring, sugar stored en route or stem tissue would be transported to the buds, which need energy to grow.
Transportation of food and materials. So the last part is homework. Explain transportation of food and materials in plants. This part is important as per exam point of view. Thank you.